Ndura nyina mindai. Yesterday was a dark day to me, and I was thinking so much. The world way this time, we are not in physically, we are in spiritual world, whether you like it or not. So, Michelle, and that this government, you know, Ghana, we are in time bomb. Say a dear group, a bed dance or in a Utah Ghana, because of what? Osha, name soon. NDC 4 year, the NDC only cheat the intelligence of Ghanaians. We lost our sisters and our daughters. Just simple because of NDC lies of giving job to them. This is a purely scam. That is why we said NDC 4, 24-hour economy way. I'm telling Ghanaians that these people come to scam Ghanaians. Mesra Ghana 4, Mesra ye politician 4. Yansuru Yamine hun say. Udi obiba akoye bibi kaise Owusu oba me Alhaji Masaudu me ntimi ye ne maboni bi sumati say because of power then suro nyame politicians yanja tro. So Ghanaians, we should vote the NDC out of power because Owusu Bempah kan see NDC for moja wa omusa me see ukonsiane asini nyina aye moja no e omusa jo mama se si an sai ka mina ye jo mama. So Mama should resign immediately.
Abusia Emra wo man Ghana ya ti asempa mabru emranti wane mabawa wo mo kwakope adwuma ba be nom nam sa kwan no so akwakwohwere wo mo kwa enipa ensia na Emra to renche mo to man Ghana no wo mo ehwere wo mo kwa ewo mu na arehosam de sesa ensini nyina so busia wo nyina akwakoye emma enkrofo dodo na akire wo madwene ewo ho abamu penifo aba be kasa de ya konsem amabusuafo wo mo ahwere wo mo adehye opposition party MPP amanyoko no so dodo na so na ababonte abekire wo madwene bi krampo efrese ebeye empenifo a wo mo da dwumadie no ano na wo mo hweye ma asa anyaba semi etumi to o man Ghana no be ya kasa brede wo nyina emfa wo mo adwuma ento ho third vice chairman edema NPP amanyoko no akwakope mu ewo Angel FM na busua wo de ensem akwakotodwa afane enura esiye no ho no na wono de wosese wotena se di hwade ni di na wosese frɛ bra NDC ma eba abamuo mu na wo hwɛ ewowu a esi wo man Ghana na enura de san be kan ho a wo kyerɛ sɛ woda wo na ne nyina no wo hu se eye sunsum bi na aba wo man Ghana so sunsum no enye sunsum pa abusuane nsɛm a wo kan no wo kyerɛ sɛ ne ekoso no nyina eye sofo pani Owusu Bempah ne nsɛm bi emre bi wo be kan ye de fa man pani John Dramani Mahama ho eno na afsa brede manifest ema ade achi ade ese nyina yehu atorenchem eni ewowu a emu ya pa de ma wo man Ghana abusuane be kwakotie ensɛm ya chairman buga kan ye ene ne wo kan ye de fa Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ho a wo kyerɛ sɛ senka Dr. Muhammad Bawumia na kasabre woda so eti abam na Ghana fanto aba fenti ya na ko muto aba no edema na koda so te akonya sabre ya anka nieme bia wo be ya ka wo ehu yi anka ye hu ni nyina wode tudwa ewo Angel FM ye bekwa akotie na abusuan bekwa akotie chama buga ne nsɛm a wo kan na bra ye koyi na ya fa sa akonya ne so de me subscribe button ne so too much gh ya no wa kai sa wo de be wo ne be kan wo sa no upload ni to mo apepro na phone no abo won kai abusuan me yenkotie chama Masawud senia wosi ehwese ensemu a Reverend Owusu Bempah ebe kan no eno na eyi ne ho adi
na eno ayanti asemo de enti eno na me pese ye de ehya ase because economy is very sensitive, especially because emma enko an ewu ye, and then after that the comment free parliament eba ye with regards to a Muslim faith woman representation in the house, even though we know that Muslims, when it comes to death, you and you think that it is just the time for people to die, but at the crucial moment na enkwalane wo no na as I say your faith back-end statement, enrano, did you think say it went well? So now we recorded 6 stampede deaths, 28 casualties, and after 12 critical cases, 5 out of them no ICU. What do you have to say?
Oyima uyeje. Ndura nyina mindai. Yesterday was a dark day to me, and I was thinking so much. I don't know why are we even created in this world.
Oyima.
The boy bekakra say me kramoni. Yami say wama halakta al jinna wal insa illa liya'budun. Yami say mambo nipa dasani ne motie nyina me bo mo se mumbe summe.
Okay.
Me read this verse of Quran no.
Yeah.
Na me kuma to me yam kakrabi na me nim say de me ye wi ase we kra kulma aleha fan me ye bia da bi ne nyina abesa.
Yeah.
Yam say yam be sumne yam be bibia. But yesterday, this world today now, we are in spiritual world.
Yes.
The world where this time we are not in physically.
Yeah.
We are in spiritual world, whether you like it or not. Nanu mitohodi na mikai pastor bi obi anya obi nim. Bakuno dia Owusu Bempah.
Okay.
Me wo ho na mikai Owusu Bempah gasabi. Only Paul Adum Otre.
Okay.
Video bi.
Okay.
Omo bisa no no see. Osi John Mahama can never be president again. Osi yambo date. Even though me believe it, also been power. But now some no never me trimu. Osi John Mahama cannot be a president again. Osi yambo date to. Now Paul Bisani say identity no see. Ohun clouds be dark clouds. No, we say John Mahama tar clouds. No, nsuo na ewo nani. Na nsamenu we nyina emoja. Sado kai wasi nsamenu nyina emoja. Aya na asemo. Enya me no oyine we agene kawe. Enya Angel TV na kawe. Aya Owusu Bempah na kai. Osi ohun se na nsa nyina emoja. E kire se nyami buofune. On Dramani Mahama. Okay. No, me be say because of Nema B. Mama yene sumase. Na osi betsa Ghana for NTA. No fu say MPP enye party mom no mu tu MPP gu. No mu di John Mahama mba. Nema ebe sisi wo Ghana ha. Even beduru region bi ana Ghana baby entimentina Ghana ha. This is Asabe Musuba Sana imitino. So Misha under this government no. Ohima iwuyeje. Ghana we are in time bomb. Look, him said today the youth are overcoming the security system in Ghana here. Say a dear group a bed that sorry no youth Ghana nyina.
Okay. So
you see, I mean, me can't be behind
what is happening here?
No, you to know the edgy Ghana now.
Yeah.
Because of what? Osha nema sum NDC 4 year. I'm a national chairman. Sum nema omuye sumase. I'm a national chairman ba bontin say nipa kwankra. Say nipa nebe sacrifice kra. Who sacrifice a human being just to come to power. And then, maba power. Under my regime, then we say helicopter, akonya, konsia, 8 Ghanaians, 2 cabinet ministers, ni show jampanye for, omuwe up to date. Ndura report by Yabeka Nasem.
Yeah.
Only, so, when you know, it trigger, nema boni ewa Ghana ha. Now, the reason why, nipa identity nipa.
So before you move on to that, the same Owusu Bempah no NSA can say Mahama Papa yinti Nyankopon a ordain no e de ama oman no. Nti how do we then balance between the same person saying
what say me say meno since the one me ngine papa no ngi sama kasa say
yeah
very well. So meno assembly ya woka ye first no anka ojina some way so up to date anka ebeka chere say yes ohuna nema.
Okay.
But also say nyame esa friend no na minim say ebi okano man bi so ebi baby na NDC MPP for ahinti no di kasa no but any problem there onu ka ya ni west na di man.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
But say see anu adentina nde one institution recruitment.
Yes.
Now millions of Ghanaians, thousands of Ghanaians eba na ndebe resort to not into debt
Yes.
In the history of Ghana, no, yanti sabida. Because of what? Today, NDC for I'm a Ghana for or more dada Ghana for make it like omoba the unemployment problem in Ghana no be solve. And in idea almost see every institution no ombe money 3 shift ombe money 3 people to work in every institution.
Okay.
We are so janukra we are 4 day wo and a 4 day wo and about 24-hour economy.
Okay.
You see all these things. Now mba anka promises NDC di mba say yebe introduce mba bank.
Yes.
Sankande mu initiate kakra na mu start bibi kakra ne mba bank na anka young ladies no mu ye mba nde mu ko pay military na ankande they are preparing their CV maybe banks no bie on betman ya agima o banks na ye omunim say bank ni bie on be 3 shift. Not knowing that the NDC only cheat the intelligence of Ghanaians. Omu dada Ghana for me wunu omu promises omu ye omu manifesto ba ko pe omu timi na nde nkromfo etimi ko geda amenka cho nkromfo omu geda awo El-Wark no nyina out of 100% mean chindi say 30% of them crabetmanya recruitment. They are doing it underground. They are doing it underground, and some of the NDC paying for no.
So
Underground.
has it always been the case in Ghana
You
with
see,
regards to Kwanya Mofa to recruit these guys?
yeah, he started recruitment. Yeah, MPP4.
Yes.
Nora, the former minister of defense, Ekasa. Yeah, he started recruitment. We advertise it. Anyone who qualify. Oba, even though Ghana, your tradition, no. Yeah, whether you like it or not, that's your protocol, no.
Yes.
But we have recruited. Look, in the history of Ghana, the NPP recruited security agencies, you know, more than any other government in the Fourth Republic. Even yetam nukrana na yawo IMF kurana IMF my conditionalities, but with the IMF kura we still recruit people. But there is no any disaster that happening like this ridiculous government, this unfavorable government, this government of blood sharing. Happening yesterday, happening. We lost our sisters and our daughters. Yeah. Just simply because of NDC lies of giving job to them. You see?
Okay, inti reports and say almost 90,000 forms, even though Omobe picking in the end, 12,000. Is that correct? Has it been the case?
For this thing, let me be honest.
Yes.
Even since recruitment by Obetimako, Ometima advice, muton forms over millions of forms. Now at long last, no moon say conform be ya jimano, no me less. That one too, we are calling for the leadership of any government or by some ridiculous things they say omoja. Because you can't send much forms out there. SSC a chrono, a bino na ebo chrono. I mean, Masa, it is strictly haram. Kramoni bia owo, Christo ni bia owo. Otime Jesus kawe, a beya numi, amano, ne yere ne kwara. Because last me say mami bi Nora ye ko hospital no. Ma minusun sa osi onu wo cantonment ya. Ese obidi ni force ni nema ba no nu ko jeep force no. E koton ansa na wonu nye 111 city. Nora odi ne sika. Manu baku de wu ya no. Mami bi ba o. Osi o struggle ya ansa na wonye sa sika kula man. Even na obefa fie. It was very difficult for the woman to get it. And the woman struggling, Sambami we know Tigana, na Ghana, na oil, Tigana ha, na timber waho, na gold waho, na bibia ye pe Ghana ha, ewo Ghana ha, na mami we ko cantomanto. Ako brese, na mudi forms. This is a scam. This is a purely scam. That is why we said NDC for 24-hour economy way. I'm telling Ghanaians that these people come to scam Ghanaians. We will say it today, we will say it tomorrow. It is a scam party. So, media, I'm urging Ghanaians for more for NDC serious. Look, yeah, and I'm saying be meeting unemployment challenges. With the baby bar said NAPCO. NAPCO no employ about 100,000 Ghanaians. Now you're temporarily, 4 years contract. NDC put soldiers, the NDC paying for parliamentarians, they were insulting, poo-pooing NAPCO. And then within 4 years, you know, some Ghanaians have skills in NAPCO.
Okay.
Some Ghanaians have money and put into their pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, the 100,000 youth and afforestation about Ghana. Uncrofonia Jimakakra. Sankamusu mobile no mudie. So NAPCO no yaba na say NAPCO mon person obi hu say dia. Mun change DB. Now for the same timber, not to remember employment about 100,000 Ghanaians kura. Now 4 years kura mu be ba no mudie mu temporary work kura to say NAPCO mu temporary work. Mu 4 years temporary work. Obi 4 years can change somebody's life.
Okay.
1 year can change somebody's life. And this NDC, Omundi Bibiande, and then the NDC is not doing anything to develop Ghana. Rather, digging our goals, Galam saying, Kwane ya NDC Ajimande, Omudi say, oh, and no Omudi punchi your dollar. Rose, they don't do anything. If you look at MPP during our time.
Enti chairman kwan ben so na political parties mo lead o man no mo feel say Ghana ma eda makoma so because you see as we speak NPP in free power the past 8 years mo dey be di o man no so ensachai bi wo ho mo ye na se papa aban ba onya ho kwan no se obeba be ka saade no ababe sisano amano aye disadvantage to Ghanaians. Enti adenti na moba niama bi etete say te say kwan a esese musa jisika free enkwala nketo ho enkwala adwuma kura muntumi nya provision emfa ma wo mo. The previous government din nyina aka ho bi amanfo ya wudie ene de to abati a NPP de NDC aba ye hwede ebesi Womaba, Omafie din kaimu ene. And semesi, you are calling, spirituality into it with regards to reference our year to also for ye. I know, say, abai biaba, and yama to me see, ama manfo wu any ade. I don't know if everybody else would have that understanding and a perception of spirituality and calling the government a government or president. And untina, bibi etese, and then if any other party comes to power, nobody should die. Chaos should not happen. Humans, institutions, and their errors automatically, these things would happen. We only hope and pray. Say, Esia, you better kick you. Whoever that was involved, I don't get so in the one year, you better chambani guano. Now, your mama for so who say, as soon as you and another doing 1 year, say, I have found. Going forward, then you ensure that it doesn't happen. Technology, economy, Ghana transfer of technology, they would be more impacted, they are more personnel, sir, or more institutions, no more, so that we see that we are updating ourselves. And then, and no, I didn't see a young Krana media men interview. If you hear the intelligence that they spew, you should understand that Nkwalani Sano seems like it is way ahead of even Sabin Predia Samanusi Sumana. So the officials that are supposed to ensure that things are happening, people know better. So Kwambe, so and our politicians more boy, because as you are going to reference the NPP right now, people still had issues with the NPP, and that is why they voted massively for the NDC and for a change of government. And like Wasan said, now they have to go back or suspend recruitment, and even whether it is in the right direction. So summarize it on that, and then we can move to another.
You see, until this thing will stop, first and foremost, let's look at the spiritual side of it. I say, unless the Muslim should be Muslims and the Christians should be Christians, and you stop it, never bonnie. One say before election, no. NDC folk can never be brain. Now I say it be like even some of. Then your general secretary say, oh no, believe say about where you two no. At the end, spiritual. Now, I say,
because of the deaths?
No. He said that the way the reason
the win,
the win no NDC, the massive win no NDC win. Spiritual.
Okay.
No, me so the way me thinking is different. But I said don't ketiamo kasa nipa kura ye be sacrifice no mutimi tina miti no say obia NDC ensure emfa the first born ensure it is a name of bonibi. This for I ekoso na nde and a manifesto. Okay. But Mr. Ghana for Mr. Ye politician for ensure nyamine hun say udi obi ba akoye bibi kai say wusu oba.
That is very important.
Omusi konya ni funu ana ko fa funu ye say o ko anajo ko tu funu ye say ne ma boni bia wo be ya no nsa wo so obi wo fie me Alhaji Masaudu me ntimi ye ne ma boni bi suma say because of power. Let me who say power no and last day them cry one day obewu. Secondly, then suro nyame politicians yanja tro. Sa tro no na lead NDC to this distraction. Onim MPP ya baye. A new patriotic party. The reason obisa me no anything that Ghanaians will do today to favor them is to vote NDC out of power. Do you know the reason why?
Say it.
MPP ya baye. Obia hu adia ye di baye. Ye baye the first policy ye introduce you a free senior high school. Now free senior high school and can there with that free senior high school, do you know the number of students conform assets, a number of students and come abontin and come millions of students abontin with that school. But because of free senior high school today about 4 million, 5 million, 6 million students they are in the classroom learning. That's because of this policy. Secondly, NDC for I hear to say employment. Na ya adia onim say employment no mutu abama omo 24-hour economy ne wura nkromfo no mu so mutu abama omo ba ombema employment no but nne o hwa ye promises no na ye ka kira Ghana for say anka ba umia nda na ye president anka how many of them nipa say na compare recruitment way they have about 5,000 yeah say about 5 million Ghanaians anka ye be create ICT to them. I'll be training 5 million Ghanaians to learn ICT without paying a damn. And it will be a biggest achievement for every youth who be learning ICT. No, the who will fear no we are Jimo Germany. Who will fear no to me ya Jimo America. Who will fear no to me ya Jimo Dubai. This is the digitalization the new patriotic party want to give it to Ghanaians. Me see ankande MPP no power. Anka the problem of unemployment ankande we have chopped about 50 to 60%. Ankande when ebe ko El-Wark say ope soldier. I meant the omuko no nyina the omugina on nyina how many of them have degree? Omunyina SS certificate. Look, when we were in power, me man korabe 17 was soldier. Out of 17 no, today na me catch you. Military but today let you know something. Out of 17 4 of them willingly say they are going to resign.
Oh my jai
pa kukura catch me say Alhaji anka minyeska anka uma mi 20,000 kwa na mi kodo mi jenne kura anka bepe because na yanim say soldier no ya adwuma bi wo o si o fie train ba ye omudi no kokumasi no gina checkpoint mo omudi G3 no the way ne do it says 1 bag of cement G3 no they be okuta G3 no 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Imagine
na ne salary ko ndu 3,000 masa so the guy or person one guy unim soldier loss who was soldier not willing to person resign say ombe charge you they have charged the guy we pay money before the guy resign.
I see.
One of our soldiers, Baku Mimi didn't call. On your scholarship, or person call reading medicine. Soldier for say more relation. We pay money. before they release the guy.
I see.
You see, so they don't know because of no work. That is why our youth are struggling. If there is a work, if Bawumia was president today, and about millions of Ghanaians, ICT ya BMO or be on the laptop, no the fear ya najima. Okasa ombetina we onkope soja. When anka soja, anka be titi omofa soja omoba ufie, they will come to your house and search for you and give you training force and you will be kokuhu and sana unya soja. So when the MPP come, we will turn the system. The armed forces will even search for youth to become soldiers. Not the youth will be going to search for forms to become soldiers. It is lack of plan, lack of vision. The NDC have lack of plan, lack of vision, incompetent. That is why today...
You're still using the word incompetent.
I say they are incompetent. If they are not incompetent, what policy? 1 year down the line, the NDC have no single policy that 2025, 2026 that they established.
Should the people blame the NPP for the high unemployment rates? Because NDC just came in their first year and the number of people are juma and who present here drum so for just the section for Nkwala or just qualify for Aminkwani. We're in a general picture of the country's situation when it comes to employment. Should the NPP be blamed for that?
The MPP, you cannot blame the MPP for the unemployment.
Okay.
We came and inherited this unemployment. We came to 2000 when the government took power in 2001. 2001, you did metro masses bar, you did national health insurance, you did many policy bar. Now you youth in Yajima. Now the whole Ghana, unya office of health insurance. How many people know me Yajima on national health insurance? Every district. Your opposition, NDC for ebe collapse nema bebre. Your power 2016, you started government 2017 of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Yeba ene who said no, we have challenges in the employment section.
Okay.
Now, first and foremost, you did NABCO buy. Omudidi at time NABCO have employed over 100,000 youth. Now the youth and employment by this thing, youth in afforestation by.
Okay.
Where youth employment, why moon edi buy, yen edi buy. So with that, if we take this policy of MPP, this youth employment, we youth afforestation now national youth where youth are given Ghana would not have anything to offer the youth. It is the MPP policy that today the current generation are benefiting and the future generation will come and benefit.
Okay.
And this is the policy be and the Odima youth. So youth the other youth say, be mamu 24-hour economy. Now your mama say, no, sika munyano mu kocho bet no mu tax ne buy be tax. Today they are calling for the tax. I am telling you, if you are not lucky, tomorrow budget, or is it today that they are doing the budget? Today budget, they will bring back the betting tax. Because the betting tax was the Minister of Sports categorically stated that they should bring back the betting tax so that it will support sports.
It's okay.
If they are going by what the Minister of Sports said, these people will bring back the betting
in
tax.
Today's budget.
In today's budget. While they have today, 1 year down the line, one single AstroTurf, the NDC could not build. One single AstroTurf, the NDC could not build. But they left power. We come and inherit this Ghana with 3 AstroTurfs, the whole Ghana, and we left Ghana with every constituency, every region had an AstroTurf. You see, that is how ridiculous, that is how incompetent, that is how this thing, a reckless government is the NDC. So, Ghanaians, we should vote the NDC out of power because Owusu Bempah can see NDC for moja wa omusa na ya ni mo since June 4th.
Enti moja na wo omusa na ye de wo hia de nkwanhia na.
Me see nkwanhia na si ni nyina aye moja no e wo omusa no.
Enti sama adwene serve me right when na apan be na e wo to me mo during the stadium disaster no. Na government be na wo power. Nega my banner. Which party? So it was the MPP in power.
Let me tell you.
That was one of the in Quincia or my Ghana Shia ya na should be any.
One say.
Should we say that the MPP and I say Kufonsa Emoja for that to have happened?
Pastor Biamba Bontin Embeka say Kufonsa Emoja.
Okay.
Yebe won't see. You're winning unexpected.
But because
when yeah, says baby, Owusu be bankwane kaye. Nipa bebre kaye. Say NDC, ya dia grow na NDC, Saba Power. The BCC Ghana no. Enya NDC chirami say since independent, even Kwame Nkrumah time. The buying of government by power no one kasa no krom for Johnny exile. And they have run for their life from their own land, Cote d'Ivoire, searching for refugees. They are now in Cote d'Ivoire as refugees. John Mahama Kanwu, Bole Bomboy, Savannah region. How ridiculous, how cruelest is this thing happening? So John Mahama says here, saying Mina John Mahama. John Mahama should resign immediately. John Dramani Mahama, the president of the republic, should resign immediately because of this kind of tragedy. Because everything of John Mahama is tragedy. Everything of John Mahama is not good. It is a bad luck. Everything of John Mahama is bad luck. Former president's wife are dying. Children El-Wark are dying.
Can we compare that to the number of people who died?
And planes are crashing, people are dying.
Okay.
Why? Because NDC was formed with blood. Yes, sir. They must soon, up to date. Yeah, I'm telling you. When Anka MPP never power, the Anka who asked us to come in and explain what do you mean by even Nipa Yebe sacrifice. To tell people, to tell the whole world that even if this come, Taya Basa, you sacrifice Nipa, you sacrifice Nipa and your power. And this man is what? Is roaming free. Even saying that he want to become the president. One day, he want to become a president of the republic. To sacrifice our children. To sacrifice our children to become president, it will not happen in this Ghana. We will not give them that chance.
Right.
We will not give them that chance.
Etabusia and somewhat chairman Buga Eka no ya kwakuti abana ne okọ comment section wa Ghana fo akeka bi dia che ne ye pa wo kire se penimo se na asem se yesi a utimi kotina radio so na wo de kwa akoye politics e brother se atorenchen bi eto o man Ghana e bi amanyosam no afiri mu na ya hwe ne yesiesie eniem ekofo asayo no e de bae na ye hu biem na se be ne se ekoba ne se na amanyofo no kwa akoda ne nsem nyina amanyosam na ne ka no akoye den se ye to o man Ghana mu na obi a wonni adwumaye na na wako akopa adwuma no na ye say adwuma na wako akopa no forms nko a eda so a wakoto no eye 350 Ghana cedis na nipa da busuya sekasika ni bi wo anka fe na wako akopa adwuma ye werim ne nsem a Ghana for e kire wo madwene wo ho wo mo kire se e wo se ye hwe na nkampo forms na ye ton no kranka be ya ye nyai ton na ye fa abafu kwa bi so se ye be fill forms no online po ye timi aye na wo a ye be peke no wako na se ko ba ne say na ukotena TV so na se radio so na de kokko ya manyosam a na ne ka no a hyeda ankoye papa na so Ghana de ebi mu ka ne say no ebi so ene ne ya adwena wo mo kire se eye nokre se ensem aso pani revenue wo so Bempah be kan no wonye sofo a ne mu ha ne mu mo ye sofo a ne mu odu ye pant ne sem bia ya na beta fom no eye ensem a ya na wo soro so mu ti sad brei ne ekoso se wo sem panifo to na mo e de fa wo man Ghana ho so a ene Ghana fo kire se wo mo ma wo nan enye ntientia e wo sunsun fom se ne be ye na se wo hawo ya ba be se Ghana komi sunsun bi te cha wotimi eja mu e de ama wo man Ghana enya ne fa ho de ne Ghana fo kan ye bi ene busuya me dia baba sumu mesese won so obeja wadwen kire e wo comment section ho e di amame all the social media handles no ko wa e too much gh o subscribe no like no wa share na afoforo so enye bia hwe bidin e de dark gold mackerel.